to Intermediate Level English Language Arts. Our last topic is writing a summary. Okay? Now, what are our objectives for this lesson? We only have two. To be able to know how to summarize stories and to be able to know the basic parts of a summary of a story. Yes, you don't just summarize a story. There are certain parts you have to understand or you have to take note of. Okay, so first things first. Sometimes relaying a whole story can be tedious or time-consuming or tiring, right? Sometimes, especially with very, very long stories, right? It can be a little bit difficult. So that's where a summary comes in. A summary is used to simplify and shorten the story. Okay? But you don't just shorten the story, no. There should be at least 3 very important parts of the story or of the summary. Okay? This should have the beginning, the middle, and the end. The important things that happen in the beginning, the important things that happen in the middle, and the important things that happen in the end should be in your summary. Okay, so here we have an example. This is an example of the story of Noah. If you are familiar of Noah, the Bible character Noah, right? He's the one who built the ark. Okay, let's go through the story really quickly and let's see. Okay, long ago, when the earth was still young, the whole world was full of wicked people. Everyone was wicked, violent, and not worshipping the true God. Everyone except Noah and his family. So God spoke to Noah and commanded him to make an ark, for he plans to clean the world from all of the wickedness. He gave specific instructions about the ark and what to do with it. Noah and his family worked on the ark for 50 years. He also gathered different animals by 2s or by 7s. He also preached to the people to join him, for God plans to clean the earth, but the people just laughed and made fun of him. Noah and his family remained faithful and worked on the task given to them by God. They worked hard until the time it was finished. When the ark was finished, God commanded Noah and his family to enter it. The moment they entered it, the doors were shut by God and rain started to pour. It rained and flooded for 40 days and 40 nights. Every human and animal caught in the huge flood died. After the rain stopped and the flood dried up, Noah and his family were able to step out of the ark. They rejoiced and praised God by means of song and a sacrifice. If not for their obedience, they would surely not have been saved. Now, notice there are 3 very important points. What happened in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Let's talk about it. For the beginning, right, it was told there the background of the story or the thing that was happening before the main event. Yes? So here, we have everything that happened before the main event, which was the building of the ark and of the actual flood. So, in the beginning, you're supposed to put there everything that is in the beginning of the story. Okay? Everything that is important before the main events. In the middle, this is where the main event happened. You can see in the middle, right, it was said here about what Noah did. How did he work on it? For how long? What did he do while he was doing it, right? And did they finish it? And then in the end, you will be telling what happened in the end. So that means you're going to be telling what happened at the end of the story. Example, in the story, what happened in the end, they were able to finish the ark, they entered the ark, and then God shut it. And then it actually rained. It actually flooded. And then afterwards, they were saved. Okay? Remember those 3 parts, the beginning, the middle, and the end when you're making a summary. So, for your pre-write, what are you going to do? Okay, for this write-up? Right. I will be giving you a story in class. Not now, but in class. So you will have to wait. If you're watching this early, you will have to wait for when we start class. Okay? So read the story given to you. List down the important details that happened in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end of the story. Okay? List it down like that. You could have more blanks, it's up to you. It depends on how much blanks you need. But you would need more blanks, longer blanks, and list them down. You could be listing them down in phrases or just in words. It's up to you, so long as you understand it. And then in the draft, Make the details you listed in the beginning, middle, and end sentence. Make sure that you're going to turn them into paragraphs. The whole summary must be 3 to 5, no, not sentences, I'm sorry, it should be paragraphs long. So 3 to 5 paragraphs long. Okay? And then in the revise, do I clearly tell about the beginning, the middle, and end part of the story? Do I have the main idea of the story? Have I included the most important details? Did I state my ideas using my own words clearly? Have I deleted unnecessary details? Can another person get the main idea of my summary? These things are the things that you have to consider when you are writing your revise. Make sure that they're all yes. And then, when you're done, go to your edit. Check for grammar, spelling, punctuation mark, and indentation errors. Check them. This is a very important part of your write-ups. And then in the publish, write the summary of the given story in class. Write 3 to 5 paragraphs, all with the complete parts, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Write summary as the activity title. The title of the write-up should be the title of the story you are writing a summary about. And then, where will you do it? Where will you write it? You will write it in your notebooks or pad papers and send it online. Don't forget, kids, follow the formats. Okay? And that pretty much ends our lesson on writing a summary.